Why do race cars have tape on their headlights in an X shape? If you've ever played a racing game or watched endurance races, you've probably spotted headlights with a giant duct tape X slapped across them. And yeah, it does look cool. But that's not why it started. Back in the day, headlights weren't made of the tough polycarbonate plastics we use today. They were glass. And glass on a racetrack? Bad idea. Even a small bump in the middle of a tight race could shatter a headlight and spray razor-sharp shards across the circuit. Those pieces could puncture tires, cut drivers, or send other cars sliding at 150 miles per hour. So racers came up with a simple hack: duct tape. Two strips in an X across the lens acted like a net, holding the pieces together if the glass broke. The X wasn't random either. It spread the pressure evenly so the headlight wouldn't explode into hundreds of fragments. This trick became so common that you'd see it at Le Mans, rally stages, touring car races, even amateur club events. In fact, some series made it a requirement if your car still had glass lenses. And here's where it gets interesting. The X became such a recognizable part of motorsport culture that it turned into an aesthetic on its own. Drifters and street tuners started taping their headlights the same way, not because they needed to, but because it gave their cars that raw, race-ready vibe. What started as pure safety evolved into a style. Today, modern race cars almost all run plastic or cover.
Luna, can you say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year!
Yeah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year!
You wanna get it?
I'm not even told. I don't know what just happened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year!
Okay, it is almost 5:30 in the morning.
heading to the airport now. It is show day. I used to have a real hard time with going the day of the show, especially so early. But now Dad, Sam, this is nothing. This is nothing. I won't really say it's nothing. I would definitely prefer to be sleeping, but I try to be gone as least as possible. And when I'm able to, I go the day of, and sometimes I come back the same day too. I was able to do that on Collision last week. I wrestled on Ring of Honor before, did a promo, and then I was able to catch a 9 p.m. flight, and I was back home at like 2 in the morning. I'm wrestling Bandito today. We actually have wrestled once before in Mexico 7 years ago. That sounds crazy to say. 7 years ago, we had a pretty crazy match, which you can see some highlights of right here on this YouTube channel. So today's probably gonna be a crazy match. Okay, so we made it to the hotel. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the hotel. There it is. I don't know if you guys can hear this loud, like, humming sound. They're doing some kind of construction in a room right above me. So, about to head to the venue. Just wanted to drop some stuff off. And also, show you guys my new gear. Boom. We got the trunks. Boom, the back of the trunks. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Miss Sandra, you absolutely killed this. Thank you very much. Also, I just realized I'm missing a knee pad, so hopefully I can borrow someone's knee pad, or I will have to wrestle with just one knee pad on. I have knee pad sleeves, so I'll wear those, but there may not be anything underneath. Ay. On second thought, I went to Walmart real quick, picked up some volleyball knee pads. That's just gonna have to do today, and now we gotta run to the venue.
What's up, guys? Long time no see. Yes, y'all too. Great to see y'all.
Too nervous, dude.
Don't worry about that. Worry about this. Alright. We'll do a warm-up.
Okay.
Do whatever you want to get your fucking body moving.
Okay.
And then we'll do the boring shit, alright?
I'ma do shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Looking for the 21 Sammy!
And that was beautiful. You were right. Risks from this position. Shooting! Score! Sammy.
That's right, the best damn wrestler. Hold on. You guys see that? You guys see that super kick? Sammy Guevara is damn amazing. By God.
You should have pushed him, JR.
Oh my god.
So it's not in my plans for the day. Do I still look pretty?
Yeah,
Yeah?
you're beautiful.
Yeah, you think so?
You're gorgeous.
Are you saying that only because we look very similar?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, now we don't, but...
You're a little bit more bloody than I am.
Yeah.
You got a little bit more of a mustache. So I can't tell if it's mostly blood or...
Well, it helped darken it, so it makes it look like it's filled in, but it's normally very thin. Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet loves it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get any comments telling me to shave it at all.
That's good.
Yes.
It's good, because I think I would.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I think I would have, if I tried to grow a mustache, just a little bit less. Like it would be 20% less than yours.
Oh. Well, this is the first time in my life I've had a mustache.
How does it feel?
It feels right. Yeah, I feel like I'm speaking to my Cuban side
Hell yeah.
for the first time in 32 years. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? We're like in our 30s.
Don't remind me. I love being with us. Legitimately, I can't wait to be old.
It is a privilege.
The older I get, the better my life becomes.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was, but that's partially because I was a very depressed child. So it probably helped.
Especially like young 20s. Oh man, super depressed. Oh my god. Not knowing if this is gonna work out.
Right?
Yeah.
Being in that zone where like, you know you're very good at pro wrestling. There's this thing that you love and you know you're great at it, but then there is no guarantee that it's gonna work out. And like life is making you feel you need to get this shit together now, or the ship is gonna sink.
And then like time starts to go on, you see other people getting signed, and then you start thinking like, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am, or you know, maybe this is not for me, and you start questioning yourself, and it's like, but those are important moments to just keep on going.
And things happen, you get banned from the US for 5 years.
Oh, fucking A. Yeah. Hey, you get yourself in trouble, but you know.
Eventually you end up on AEW Dynamite.
Here we are.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yes.
You get beat up by your former best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You get your nose bloodied up by Bandito.
Yep.
You know, look where we are now.
Yeah. Good time.
Good
It's
time.
good to see you, dude.
It's good to see you.
Yes. I'm gonna zoom in on that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, it is 12:05 a.m. I'm really tired. Some of the damage from today. My nose also got busted. I don't think it broke though. Does it look crooked? I honestly think my nose has always been crooked though. Yeah, I think I bashed my nose in a match years ago, and it's been crooked ever since then. I don't know, it does look very crooked. Am I tripping? Is it just the angle, the lighting? I feel like my nose looks super crooked. I'm looking on the little lens on the side of the camera here, and it looks super crooked. I don't know if it's just the lighting from this light here. I don't know. Just ate some Whataburger. I feel like I don't ever really want Whataburger until like we do these like Texas, Oklahoma, like Louisiana shows, and then I see a bunch of Whataburgers everywhere, and then I want it. But yeah, so I didn't win my match, and my nose hurts, and my body hurts, and it just wasn't my day. But it doesn't mean that tomorrow won't be. So we will keep going and keep trying. But with that said, I want to tell you a quick little story of something that happened yesterday. Yesterday, Luna was playing with her Mickey Mouse balloon. She was holding on to it, and then we're in our living room, and she let it go. And she told me to go get it. And it's 20 feet tall. I know I look like I got like crazy hops, which I do, but not 20 feet. So I told her I can't. It's too tall. And she said, "You're strong. You can do it." I mean, what am I to say at that point? My daughter's telling me I can do it. I have to at least try. So I start thinking like, all right, how do I get this thing? So I put a bunch of tape around a ball and I start launching it up there, trying to get the ball to stick to the balloon and bring it back down. And I tried that a lot, and it did not work a lot. And then I finally thought of a better idea. Oh, what if I get the leaf blower and kind of blow it to the side, and I can go on the balcony and grabbed it. And then it worked. I got it, I got the balloon, I went downstairs, I went to give it to her, and then Luna did not want this balloon, which completely confused me because we just spent 20 minutes trying to get the balloon. I was a little confused, so I asked her, I said, "Didn't you want to get this balloon?" And she said no again, because she was having fun trying to get the balloon. So I let it go and we went and got it a few more times. But long story short, that whole thing about a balloon is really about life. You chase these mountains, you chase these dreams, and sometimes when you reach them, you realize that the fun was really in the journey. So whatever stage you're on in life right now, enjoy it, because it'll pass. And if you're on the losing side like I am today, just know life is not as bad as it may seem. But yeah, with that said, I am going to go to sleep now. So thank you guys for watching. And I don't know if I complained enough about this, but my back hurts a lot right now. In the comments, I need applications. Take the bumps for me. Take the bumps for Sam. I haven't wrestled in a long time, and my body is reminding me that that's not a bad thing. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you whenever we post again. Bye.
Who's that? Who do you think it is? Who is it? Who is that? I don't know. I'm home. Did you miss me? It stings like.
Buckeyes, y'all ready, kids? Oh, who wrestles and travels the world? Sammy's Vlog Crew. Sammy and Ty and their new baby, Sammy's Vlog Crew. Taking the bumps and changing diapers. VLOG. Sammy's Vlog Crew. Buckeyes.
Oh, that skin. Oh. One of the most frustrating things for a mechanic is fixing another mechanic's bad work.
Not only can a botched car repair be expensive,
but it can be downright dangerous. We asked some real mechanics to come in and watch some of the worst repair jobs on the internet
so that you can learn how to do things the right way. This is real mechanic stuff.
Wait. So they replaced the steel tubing with silicone clear tubing.
Yeah. Oh, there's hair in the lines.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't bleed it.
He didn't even bleed it either.
This is a childlike mistake. Brake lines need to be firm in nature, so when you press on the brake pedal, the hydraulic pressure doesn't expand the line, which is why on the flexible lines, they are usually a hard material and or steel braided if they're not actual steel tubing.
So since that's really loose, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't got no brakes. It's going all the way down.
There's one thing I know about brakes. You want them to work. This is the wrong way to do it. What is the right way to do it?
You could get some brake line.
Wait, so you're saying you should go buy car parts?
It's a strong suggestion.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe there was a damaged rotor and somebody tried to weld it.
Oh,
that rotor cracked.
They did it in 2 spots, too.
I know, it's cracked twice. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that was a bad idea.
I wouldn't do it.
So for people that don't know, what is this part and what does it do and how does welding on it affect the way your car drives?
On the brake rotor, that's when your brake smashes right there in between that rotor, cools down, stops it.
If you absolutely had to weld your brake rotor for whatever reason, we're not gonna ask, is this the right way to do it?
That's pretty dope. Honestly, it's pretty dope. I mean, he got down, he beveled it in. I'm pretty sure he's gonna like machine that.
Definitely gonna have to machine that afterwards.
Yeah, the tolerances on a brake pad and a rotor are like pretty small. So you want them close to each other so they can stop the car quickly, right? So I think you might have some rubbing.
As the rotor is spinning, if you went to go press on the brake, you would get this in the brake pedal, and it would probably cause like catastrophic wheel lockup.
On one wheel too. So that means you're going down the road, one wheel locks up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wee, here comes the meat wagon.
Yeah, new guy's in the corner puking his guts out. Oh my God.
I think it might cause a pedal pulsation.
Potential pedal pulsation. And that's a problem. Next clip.
You can save a ton of money by learning basic car repairs, but please, for the love of all that is holy, don't crack open the engine until you know exactly what you're doing. Ask me how I know. Let's see what this amateur mechanic found in the oil pan of a used truck he bought 2 years ago.
From the chronicles of I'm too cheap to let a mechanic work on my car, I decided I was going to change my oil pump.
Change the oil pump? Oh, that's a good job.
Certified mechanic from YouTube, I thought I could handle that. Here's some of the fun stuff I found. Looks like the pickup tube is clogged. This
Oh, is that a rag? Oh!
looks like a rag.
It is a rag.
How did it?
How the
In the oil pan?
Sticking out of the engine.
What?
That's like when surgeons leave whole ass tools inside of people. Yeah. What is wrong with you?
So many questions.
Wrapped around the camshaft.
Oh my God.
These have been in the engine? I don't know, because I sure as hell didn't do it.
Somebody forgot their dirty underwear right there.
This dude put 30,000 miles on this engine with rags in it.
How did this guy survive 30,000 miles before he found this stuff?
I believe that. I believe that. Honestly, I've seen some crazy shit.
As long as the rags were suspended in oil and not sucked up by the oil pump pickup, although it was sucked so far up the oil pump pickup that it actually did like tear it apart.
It ripped it, yeah.
It's because mechanics would tend to clean up whatever from doing one thing and jumping to another. You'll forget in there.
What kind of damage would a rag do inside your oil pump and in your head like that?
It'll clog all kinds of stuff.
So what's the craziest object you found inside of an engine that's not supposed to be there?
Tools.
Tools?
Tools.
Okay.
I left tools.
No.
So tools, yeah.
One of the fun ones was in a EV battery pack on a Chevy Bolt.
Okay.
Opened up the high voltage battery pack and there was a spare bolt from the factory just like
Chilling,
yeah. And
go.
there's, what could short or what could go wrong there? Lithium batteries, thermal runaway, that's not really a thing,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh, it's a thermal runaway. Next clip.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, that's a lug nut.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is that an air hammer?
Yeah.
Let an expert do it.
He's just going at it. I like
Causing
that.
more damage.
Where's the blowtorch?
Oh,
damn, I give him props. Look, that's dope. He actually made a hole.
Wow, he actually, yeah.
The precision was sitting there. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Straight as an arrow. He could still use that stud if he wanted to. But he replaced it. Okay. All right.
Not bad, not bad.
This is a customer's fault. This mechanic is doing their best and a pretty good job. What are they doing to mend the mistake?
So what's really challenging about this particular job is that the wheel is still on, and so you have this confined space to work in. He was attempting to chisel off the outside lug nut around the lug stud, wasn't having a lot of luck, so he went ahead and drilled through the center. Maybe he was thinking that he was going to have to remove the whole lug stud, but in doing so, it looked like it kind of crumbled apart, and then he went ahead and replaced the lug stud after hammering the wheel off.
I've seen that a lot.
Have you had to deal with something like this before? plenty of times?
I probably deal with it last week.
Oh.
It's common. It's common.
Especially when like lug nut locks come into play.
Or you lost it, or the dealer just
keys gone.
It's broken inside. You got to deal with it. And all those are 3-piece locks. The little crown, then the ring that holds it, and then the actual bolt that's inside.
So what would happen if you needed to change the brakes and then you come across this?
Charge the customer.
How much extras are they looking for?
Easy, like 120 with a smile on my face, not theirs.
What kind of method would you have taken if you were in this exact situation?
In that situation, I would have saved my time. Blowtorch it off quick.
Yeah, so what is the proper way to tighten a lug?
Rarely do people use torque wrenches, but you should. They do make things called torque sticks that look kind of like an extension, and it will at least get you in the ballpark of what's right as long as your shop air pressure is good. If you're at home and you have torque sticks or you don't have shop air, you should absolutely snug the wheel down and torque it down in a star pattern. So if I have 5 lug nuts, 3, 4, 5, we'd start at 1, doesn't matter which one, and then you would go across, and then across, and then across, and then across. And then I always like to kind of seal the deal with 1 circle all the way around just to make sure you did the job right.
And a pentagram!
One of the easiest ways to get a repair right is simply buying the correct part in the correct size. How hard could it be? You'd be surprised. Let's see the next video.
Oh no!
What the crap? It took 3 of us to pry it open because it essentially welded the hood to the battery.
Oh man!
The battery's too big in it.
Wrong battery.
Such like a wimpy, like...
Probably got a tall battery. And then he slammed the hood.
And then it forever shut it.
And it was like, oh, good job.
What would you say some of the most common mistakes people make when dealing with a battery?
The battery's on the side, the top post, big ass battery, obviously.
Number 1 is switching the positive and the negative.
Yeah. What happens if you do that?
So sometimes you can just pop fuses, and that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you actually damage the computer, and now you've got to buy a new computer.
Oh. And if all things fail and you need to fit that bigger battery, just remove the hood. Screw it. Let's see the next clip.
Cars aren't the only thing that you can botch in a repair. It is possible to botch yourself. Wait for it.
Oh no! What happened? Oh, that's not that bad.
Busted a knuckle up.
That was his skin.
When they say blood, sweat, and tears went into that car,
literally.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yuck, dude. Gross.
He saw it coming though.
Yeah, he saw it coming.
But you know you're there, you're like, okay, why not?
Yeah, I gotta get this thing off. I gotta put all my power in.
I'm a man, I'll do it.
I'm a man.
That metal's like, well, I'm metal. I got you. Let's do this.
What is the most common way you find yourself getting injured while you're working on a car?
Sharp edges on the motor, position on a tool where you're moving it, something falls, you think like you could catch it and you realize that it's heavier than what you could grab.
I feel like busting knuckles is the most common.
Even if you try your best, look at my finger.
Oh man, half his nail is gone. Woo!
Maybe wear gloves.
Yeah, wear gloves. Mechanics gloves, there you go. I mean, it's still gonna hurt, but you won't leave skin.
Oh, God.
So just be careful.
Be very careful.
Do your best. Let's move on to the next clip.
Don't let your busy summer stop you from eating well. Get fresh, never frozen meals delivered right to your front door with today's sponsor, Factor. The best part is, Factor supports your nutritional goals no matter your preference. They have keto, vegan veggie, calorie smart, protein plus, and chef's choice. Today, I'll be eating turkey chili and zucchini. Sounds delicious. Factor cuts down on grocery trips and cooking, so there's more time for us to make videos for you.
Delicious.
Head over to factor75.com or click the link below and use code RMS50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring today's video.
Who did your oil pan? I'm like, what you mean? What happened? This guy, the guy that did my oil pan, cut
my transmission bell housing bolts right here. And as you can see right there is my transmission cooler line. And up there's 2 bolts missing. So this guy did a terrible job. And he also cut my cross member, as you can see right there, to make the job a lot easier. So that's like a $3,000 repair. And at this point, I think this car's done.
So this mechanic had one goal in mind, and nothing was going to stop him.
Yeah, I'm doing that oil pan.
How long did it take him to, like, with the Sawzall, could have just removed the cross member?
Dude, this is like beyond bad work. Like, this is like criminal.
That is criminal.
Yeah.
That's
destruction of
pretty
property.
bad. That is. This cross member might not have been structural to the transmission engine, but it is structural to the car.
Yeah.
So if he got sideswiped or something like that, we definitely have potential cracking of the frame and more damage than what the car would have initially allowed.
And we're also missing bolts on the bell housing.
Yeah, so transmission could come off. That's not important.
So Sandro, how do you find a good mechanic?
Honestly, test them out.
Test
Always test them out. Like, do something small. If he doesn't bullshit you, that's the guy. If he gives you a dream, that's not your guy.
If you're not sure if a mechanic has mangled your car or not, there's a simple solution.
Take it to a reputable mechanic and ask them to take a look at it.
They probably won't even charge you for a quick inspection. Sometimes as simply as looking under the hood or the undercarriage can often give them everything they need to know. Let's see why.
Someone did a flex section repair on here.
Oh,
They did a phenomenal job welding.
Yeah.
So good.
Right next to the cat, too. And a straight pipe. Okay, so we're looking at, oh my goodness.
Because instead of
oh my God.
taking out these bolts here and there, dropping this down and weld it like they should have, or maybe just get your welder up in there.
They just didn't want to remove it to weld it.
They're lucky that didn't catch fire to them. You know what they were scared of? If you see right there, they're scared of those bolts snapping off.
Those rusty bolts.
And not having that gasket either way, right? But those bolts were gonna snap off.
So what would happen if you just drove around without this being picked?
Have an exhaust leak.
Have an exhaust leak.
All those fumes are gonna go straight up into the cabin. Everything that's supposed to go outside, not inside your truck.
What is the correct way to do this?
Replace that pipe, which is the most expensive. Or you could remove that flex pipe, weld it correctly, and then you could reinstall it. Although the rest of that exhaust did look pretty shoddy, like it's seen better days. He might need like all new exhaust.
We're all human. We all make mistakes. Even mechanics like Sandro's here. Let's see if this next mistake is a forgivable mistake.
Customer got a new wheel bearing installed in another shop.
That's a
4-wheel drive bearing, a 2-wheel drive car. Gonna pull her out.
Whoa. Whoa.
Drove in like that? The wheel bearing wasn't even secure? How did the wheel not fall off?
That's wild.
Okay, so they put a 4-wheel drive wheel bearing in a 2-wheel drive car. Why is that a bad idea?
If we don't have the correct clearances inside of a wheel bearing, then we end up with a lot of heat. And that's what it looks like happened. It looked like we destroyed that wheel bearing.
Can you demonstrate for us how driving a wheel bearing like that would feel?
Honestly, they're lucky that didn't even fly off.
And as a mechanic, how would you prevent yourself from making this mistake?
Double check your parts. Make sure the parts are what belongs on that car.
Okay, we have one last clip to show you, but before we do that, let the people know who you are and where they can find you.
My name is Sandro, and you can find us at Miranda Shop. Doing what you got.
I'm Angelina Alcantar, and I teach automotive at Riverside City College.
Our final clip is a little trick that one mechanic learned to prevent money issues on the customer side from leading to a botched, half-assed, or unfinished repair.
Don't bother. She ain't buying.
What does that even mean?
The customer's cheap.
Yeah?
It's a cheap customer, so the next technician who's doing an inspection, oh my God.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
This customer is a pain in my ass, and she will be for you. Don't even bother. Customer is
Inspection, next technician.
Half-assed or unfinished repair.
Don't bother. She ain't buying. The customer's cheap.
Yeah?
It's a cheap customer. So the next technician who's doing an inspection, oh my God, that's bad.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
This customer is a pain in my ass, and she will be for you. Don't even bother.
Wow.
Is splitting an air filter like that a good idea?
No, not really, but I mean, that means she didn't even want to buy an air filter. That's wild. That's wild.
So what happens if like a mechanic's working on a car, they're halfway through, and then like they learn that like a customer can't pay for the repair?
You always have to get approval before you start a repair anyways. If they've approved work, you did it, and then they don't want to pay you, just don't give them their car back.
Yeah, I'll just keep your car, no big.
Do you know any stories of mechanics that have sabotaged repair on purpose because the customer's being a dick?
Yeah. I don't do it because I don't want nobody to come back. I'm really blunt, like, you don't got the money, late.
All right, guys, this is a new channel. We sincerely thank you guys for supporting it. The success so far has been really surprising and awesome. We're glad you guys like this. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. And so the algorithm, which is our king/queen, because it's a robot, will know that we're doing a good job and we'll continue to grow.
Thanks to all our experts for sharing their knowledge with us all. I'm Justin, this is Sandro.
Angelina, thank you so much. Also, if you want to tell us about a botched repair, or if you have any crazy short car video that you want us to react to, let us know in the comments below.
This has been Real Mechanic Stuff. Y'all have a good one.
So much for watching this video. If you want to see more completion, today we're going to be playing a game about digging a hole, where, as the title might suggest, we're going to be digging a hole. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I was okay, we just got it. All right, so now we need long fall, wasted, special ore, moneymaker, boom. Let's see. View my achievements. Collect 100 stone. And we have the largest drill. Let's just, okay, well, I think we're gonna collect enough stone. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the stone. There's so much on the surface. There's so much stone. How's our progress? 84. And we're going to be destroying a lot as well. All right. Collect 100 stone. Now let's destroy all the other ones. There's so much ore. All right, another one. Waste 50 ores. Look how much ore there is. It's everywhere. How are we not finding any? I kind of want to go down so we can get some diamonds to get all of our upgrades. Inventory full. I mean, let's just go down. Because we need a lot of diamonds for all the dynamite we need to throw. Oh! New achievement, 5. And fall for 4 seconds and find. I assume it's a little bit deeper. Oh. Let's make it wider. Come on, let's see it. That's got to be it. Yeah! Long fall. Beautiful. That's all the achievements. And there's only one left unofficially to do. Well, I guess we'll get started. All right, let's look at it. That's it. That's the hole. Was it worth it? No. Welcome to Prison Escape Simulator Dig Out. Not to be confused with Prison Escape Simulator, which looks a whole lot different. In this game, we are stuck in prison due to selling fake concert tickets, and we are trying to get out. And in order to 100% this game, we are going to have to dig out the entire hole beneath our cell, fully upgrade our shovel, make best friends with Dorothy, and even unlock the golden toilet. So join me as I play 100% of Prison Escape Simulator. Welcome to prison. The days have started. Wait for the end of lunch. Fine. Let's see. I need a better bag. Milk, thank you. Let's negotiate. I'll call the guard. Okay, so let's go. Maybe we just buy energy real quick. And then I run to Dorothy. So plants. Guard comeback time 15 seconds. Place the plant. Does it matter if I'm holding it? Oh, so his abandoned. He starts complete on. What? We did it.
Auto recalls happen all the time, and today we're going to go over the top recalls of 2024 to see if these are nothing to be worried about,
or if they're rolling death trap.
First recall.
So I'm going to show you something interesting about my Cybertruck is that pedal looks different, right? It's missing this. So a couple days ago I'm driving. As I'm driving, this slid up and wedged itself just like that.
That is such bad news.
That is
that is
really
horrible.
not good.
I hate Teslas, but not just because they're electric. It comes down to, I've heard so many bad things about Teslas are really poorly produced. And they're very, all the trim pieces and all the things that make them look nice and fancy, it's not necessarily nice and fancy, it's just cheap plastic that is installed, manufactured, and then just thrown out into the public.
You know what? They were actually looking at some of these and they were saying this happened in Mexico.
What, with the pedal getting stuck?
That possibly the one that wrecked in Mexico, in Guadalajara, was probably because of that. The QC has been questionable over the years. You know, there's been plenty of videos of that. These are $100,000 cars sometimes, and the gaps are looking kind of different. So yeah, there's been some issues that they've had, but they just probably need to sharpen up on their QC.
Have you seen something of the sorts, or do you think this is something that's not as prominent in like luxury dealerships, because that's where we both came from?
So what I do remember is in the early days, it started out with another manufacturer. I think it was Toyota maybe had a problem with this, or I can't remember exactly. But there was the classic floor mat would slip underneath and they would have accelerator pedal issues. And that's why they started implementing, all manufacturers, they started implementing the locks on the floor mats. That's what I do remember. But like a specific model, I can't recall. But did I remember something massive? That was massive.
Would you personally, this is your car, would you let it fly? I don't need the recall, or would you take it in?
I'll send it in on the tow truck, be like, you guys figure it out, let me know when it's ready.
That's okay, baller. Okay, baller. On the tow truck and all that. Me personally, I'm kind of a little bit of a lazy fool. I don't know if I want to set up an appointment, go to a dealership. To me, it's just a piece of trim piece. Take that off, we'll call it a day, we're good to go. All right, our next recall comes from Mazda, specifically the Mazda CX-90. Vehicles have been recalled for a defect that caused the automatic braking system to deploy on its own. This is a recall that I would definitely be like, you gotta go in, you know?
You have to go in on this one.
100%.
Look what the remedy is.
Dealers will reprogram the vehicle control module with updated software free of charge. So yeah, you have to go in. There's no way to fix this on yourself. I don't care how much of a backyard mechanic you think you are, you cannot program their control modules.
This is something that has been happening in the industry across, not to mention just one manufacturer, but it's been happening across, and you sometimes see commercials for it, you know, it's like, has your car stopped on its own? Call the 1-800 whatever, you know? So yeah, so there is that out there, and I hate to say it this way, but there is technologies out there for like crash prevention and all that do use some of these systems, but the thing is that anything can make these systems go out of whack. It could be anything, a bug on the windshield, a bug on the camera, it could be anything that could cause this thing to overreact.
Even any wrong calibration could also potentially trigger some sort of deployment of your ABS system without you intending for that to happen. This is obviously a bit of a more dangerous recall. At one point after they send out your recall notice and an accident occurs, at one point is the driver liable, or if not, is the company liable?
What ends up happening with these on the dealer side of these things is you end up, from what I understood, because we do ask these questions as technicians when we're in the shop, is we ask them, hey, so how does this affect the customer, or what does the customer do in case they do get it? Well, they send at Benz, they'll send out a team of investigators to go out and investigate the whole accident.
Damn.
Yeah, they have an accident prevention team. Like, they'll send out a whole team out there if it is something that was concerning like that.
Like a recall of this magnitude?
Like before it gets to this point, it'll go through those guys, and then those guys will determine like, hey, you know what? Hey, recall.
Y'all heard that? They're gonna get your Don't do fraudulent. Would you let it slide or not?
No, I wouldn't let it slide.
It's tow truck time.
Tow truck time.
Today's sponsor, Nissan, invited us to Nashville. Check out the music scene in the all-new Nissan Kicks.
Have you ever been here before?
Nope, never. And I've never driven a Kicks.
And you're never going to, because I'm driving.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, I like the interior.
Dude, these screens are really nice.
I like the hints of red stitching along the side.
It's on our seats. Speaking of seats, Bose stereo in the headrest.
Music must sound amazing in this thing. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is very nice. I like it. It makes me feel all the bass to the head.
Yeah. You ready to check out Nashville?
Yay.
Let's go.
The newly designed Kicks has a Bose Personal Plus system with 10 speakers throughout the car, including ones in both front headrests, giving you that live concert feel on every single drive. Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did. Help me figure out how to fit all this in the car.
Should be easy. 2025 Kicks has way more cargo space than you'd think. We could just load up our stuff, drop it off at the hotel, and then go cruising through. Hold up. It's Nissan. They want the Kicks back by tonight.
Ignore it. There's no way they're gonna notice if we keep it longer.
If you're looking for a spacious, well-equipped concert on wheels, check out the all-new Nissan Kicks. To learn more, click the link below.
Next recall, please.
The Kia Telluride. The recall entails a stuck power seat slide knob can cause the front seat's motor to overheat, causing a fire. The automaker is aware of 7 incidents, including 1 under-seat fire and 6 cases in which the seat's tilt motor melted. Kia is asking owners to keep their SUVs outside and away from other cars or buildings and issued a park outside recall to 462,896 Telluride SUVs. God damn.
It's like, what do you say to that? You know, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Me personally, since I know like a little bit of what I'm doing, I'm disconnecting the battery. I'm not taking no risks.
Tow truck.
There you go. Disconnect battery, tow truck. Make good decisions, smart decisions. No, this is a really, I think this is one of the most severe recalls.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Because I feel like I may have an idea as to why this is occurring, but I'm gonna test your mic. Here. In this circumstance, why would a fuse not pop?
Well, it might be the way that it was probably wired in, but there was probably no like circuit protection or overload protection that was not implemented into this circuit. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know how they run their circuitry.
Yeah.
But from my experience on the Benz side, if the motor overheats, what it does, it just stops.
Yeah.
It just stops. And then it'll take it a while and you could go ahead and reuse it. So there's always a limiter to it. So the question here is, why didn't these motors have limiters? It's not only the fuse or the circuit, it's why didn't these motors have limiters on them?
Imagine you hop in your car, you don't know what's going on. You're like, my girl was in my car before me, let me just move the seat back. Start driving, boom, fire hits your leg. That's crazy. I genuinely, if fire touches my leg, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm flipping out, dude. I'm stopping
out I'm in a handicap, getting bullied, and the circumstances were such that I didn't have enough cachet yet to intervene on their behalf.
On a Chevy Bolt.
Okay.
Opened up the
For a
His title right here. Collecting has always been for fun because you like the subject, and investment if you're spending money, but you know that things are going to appreciate. But the slabbing, it takes it all the way just to investment without any collecting for fun. So that's, yeah. I have a few slabbed books that people have given me, but I never had any of mine done. And then